the Feeding Hope Letter Carriers Food Drive. Well, the food drive is actually in progress, but a big event's coming up this Saturday of how you can participate right from your very front porch. I'm Dave Morris here in the Oklahoman's video studio. Happy, as always, to be joined by Steve Riggs. We talk with him every May. Great to see you again, sir. And Julie Gosden. She's the District Director for the U.S. Postal Service. Julie, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you both for coming in today.
Of course.
I mentioned this food drive is underway, and then Saturday people can join in themselves. But Steve, I'll toss it to you first. Set us up with the overall food drive, what it is.
Well, it's the Feeding Hope campaign is a month-long effort to gather fundraising and food. That ends on the 20th of May, but Saturday, May 14th, is the Letter Carriers Food Drive, an effort. This is the 24th year. I've been involved in every single one. The first 9 years as a letter carrier, delivering mail and picking up food, and I've been fortunate that they asked me to help spearhead the effort in the years since then. It's an effort I love doing. Letter carriers like making a difference in their community, and that's why they do it. They jump in wholeheartedly, make a difference.
All right, tell us how Saturday works.
Oh, Saturday's real easy. This week we'll be delivering bags, something like this. If you don't get a bag, you can use any bag. And the success of the food drive is simplicity of it. We deliver the bag, we'll deliver a reminder card. All we ask is you spend a minute, go to your pantry, your cupboard, put some canned goods in it, non-perishable food, leave it by the mailbox. The mailman, letter carrier, will do the rest.
Julie, he mentions the letter carriers take pride in this, but it really is a chance for the community to kind of give back.
It is, and really it's a chance for the Postal Service to give back as well. You know, our city and rural letter carriers are out on every street every day. They get to know their customers. Many of them know them by name, and also they know the Faces of Hunger by name. And so they have a chance to contribute to their community on a daily basis, and this is just another opportunity for us to be able to do that.
What sort of impact does it make? You know, me putting out some canned goods, as we see here, that you guys set up as an example. How far does that go?
You know, really, from the standpoint of what we're able to do with the food drive, it's a boost to, and we get to participate in the month-long campaign by the Regional Food Bank, but the actual Stamp Out Hunger food drive is the largest single-day food drive in the country, and over 10,000 cities will participate, and in the state of Oklahoma, over 200 different cities and towns will be participating in this effort. And so last year in Oklahoma City itself, the local letter carriers branch was actually collected the most food in their size market out of anyone in 2015.
Looking at a little bit of footage from previous food drives. Steve, you guys take a lot of pride in the amount that you bring back, right?
Yes, sir, we do. Statewide last year, we collected almost 1 million pounds of food, which will provide over 800,000 meals right here in the state of Oklahoma. And the nice thing about it is all of the food that the letter carriers gather stays in that community. Everything in Oklahoma City stays here. Everything we gather in Edmond stays in Edmond. Everything in Weatherford stays in Weatherford. All over the state, same way.
Now last year we were talking about there was some weather, but that didn't stop you guys, right? Postal Service kind of laughs a little bit of rain, right?
That's right. You've heard that phrase, neither rain nor shines, just shall stay these carriers from their appointed rounds. If it's raining, we're delivering mail. Last year it rained, we were delivering mail and picking up food. We weren't quitting.
And so what we'd like for the patrons to do is to be able to fill those sacks up on Saturday and put them out by their mailbox. And then their letter carrier will do the rest. They'll pick them up, and we have actually a host of volunteers that work at our various locations, help us with unloading, in some cases help us with picking up, and then with the help of the Regional Food Bank, we're able to distribute those to local food pantries all over the state.
I was going to ask you how people can participate in addition to putting canned goods and sacks on the front porch. We have posters up around the newsroom here at the Oklahoma as part of the corporate effort, if you will. But you guys probably need volunteers as well.
Exactly. There are certainly ways that you can volunteer through the Regional Food Bank. They actually coordinate those efforts, and we have groups that work regularly at some of our stations, as well as some of our Postal Customer Council groups and various other volunteer groups that actually help us on Saturday. So there are a number of different ways. People can also make monetary donations.
Yes. Yeah, you can go online to regionalfoodbank.org and make a donation that way, or you can volunteer to work that day on the food drive by going to regionalfoodbank.org. Also, you can call 972-1111 is another way to volunteer or find out how to make a donation.
Look at Steve go, just dropping knowledge.
I know.
He's like, Dave, here's what you do. Here's step one, here's step two, here's step three. But speaking of three, the food bank needs three things: friends, food, and funds. And this is a
That's
way
right.
to kind of
Yes.
chip in on that.
Definitely.
Steve, what's it like for the postal carriers, though? I mean, this is a lot of hard work.
Oh, well, speaking of a hard work, it is the hardest physical day of the year. One day doing the food drive is harder than 30 days at Christmas when you're delivering all the packages and the cards. That one day is the hardest day of the year. But when you get home and you finally sink down in that easy chair and you're trying to find a cold Coca-Cola, you have what I call the warm fuzzy. It just goes down your back because you know you made a difference in your community. And that's what it's all about. Letter carriers, as Julie said, we're on every corner of America every day. We know the true face of hunger. We know their names. We deliver their mail. And this is what we do every day, is make a difference. If the door's kicked in, we're calling the police. If the smoke's coming out the window, we're calling the fire department. If we hear, help, I've fallen and I can't get up, we're calling the ambulance. And then one day a year, we're helping to feed America.
Very nice. Is there any sort of non-perishable food item or canned good that you like to see that's easier for you? Is there any way we can help you guys out in addition to helping?
Yes. Give us canned meats,
Yeah.
meat-based soups, canned vegetables, canned fruit, beans, rice. We'll take it all. Non-perishable food. But basically what we'd have is love to have cans like right here. Also, don't let me forget peanut butter. That is a great staple. Peanut butter, beans, rice, canned, it's all good. We'll take it. Help us make a difference.
All right, Steve and Julie dropping knowledge here. You can participate this Saturday in the Feeding Hope and Letter Carriers Food and Fun Drive. Fill up the plastic bags you see on your front porch with non-perishable food items and canned goods. You can also go, as Steve mentioned, the regionalfoodbank.org for more information to contribute or to volunteer. Guys, best of luck this weekend and with the overall food drive, and thanks so much for the time and information.
Well, thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
As
Thank you very
always.
much.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.